probably shouldn't do that. I haven't ran this truck in a minute. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, or as always, if you're new here, welcome to the channel. Today I'm actually going to be replacing this cold air intake, and this filter was actually not the same filter. This is a K&N cone filter, which is pretty good, but if you can see, all the way down to the ground. And I mean, this is a four-wheel drive truck. I have taken it through puddles, and I haven't done it with this one, but with the old filter that was on it, it got water on it. The truck didn't run right for the next couple days. So what I'm gonna do is put the factory box back on it, but with this, for one, with a new K&N drop-in filter, and then this Airaid tube. Now what this Airaid tube is at least marketed to do is better airflow, kind of like the straight design of this, except it's going to keep heat out better because it's plastic, it's not metal. This will retain heat, which that plastic should be able to dissipate that heat a little better. And then it's not an open filter design like that. Now I'm sure if you're running like a race application, like low truck, you're never going to go through any puddles or anything, this will probably be fine. But like me, it's a four-wheel drive truck. I'm eventually going to be lifting it. Then once I lift it, I'm sure I'm going to be doing some off-road stuff, things like that. I really don't want an exposed filter on this truck when I'm doing all that. So hopefully this will get me going. Now I'm going to try to clean that up first, but the main thing, obviously this is closed off. From what I've heard, this will get a little bit more of the cold air that you want. And then there's this plate down here that actually covers that hole. So I think it'll be better. I'm pretty excited to get it, installed and everything. I'm probably gonna clean up the engine bay a little bit. As you guys can tell, it's pretty dirty, dusty, all that stuff. So I might get in there, clean some of that up. Let's go ahead and pull the old stuff off, and then I'll start putting the new stuff in. Alright, so as you can see, all of it's off. I actually got to take these 3 bolts out to pull this out, but that'll be real simple. I'm just going to leave this attached as a unit. Now this is not a K&N tube and everything, it's just the K&N filter. So I think the K&N's like a coated material, it kind of helps keep heat out better. But this is just one of the cheap Amazon cold air intake kits. So there's nothing against K&N. The filter's been great, but it's just that intake is just a cheap intake. Just want to swap it out for something better. So I might actually, if you look in there, that is pretty grimy. I might want to get in there and clean the throttle body out just a little bit. Alright, so bottom plate's back in. I'm about to put that lower back in. I cleaned up the top. It's still, it's faded, but at least now it's clean. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this lower in, because this lower doesn't get bolted in or anything. It just sits in it. And as you can see, you've got the air cutouts there for your air, and obviously right there. So this should be getting actual cold air. Lines up. You got that little long piece there. There's a slide down there. You got these little rungs. I think you can push in, but it's just kind of a little easier to find it and slide it on. So there it is, it's slid on. And alright, so that's mounted. Now we can go ahead and probably go ahead and drop the filter in. and then put the top on. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'll come back when I'm actually putting the tube in. I got all that in. Like I said, it's faded just because it's old, but it's clean in there. I don't know if you can see it, but the new filter's in there. Looks good, fits good, sealed up, all that. Now I'm gonna start putting that together, which is real simple. It's just a couple couplings. I'm just gonna throw it all together, so that way it's just a lot easier sitting there. I'm not gonna worry about cleaning that right now because I have to do my intake manifold gaskets. So when I have the intake manifold off, that's when I'll get in there, clean everything, slap it all back together. So I mean, that'll end up probably being soon, so I think it'll be fine. It's being a little dirty until I fix that. I'm not driving the truck much anyways right now because of that problem, so I don't really think it'll see too much abuse. But back to this, we got this out of the way. Comes with pretty clear instructions. Like I said, nothing real crazy you've got to do. You got this one that'll go to your math and then to the end of that tube, and you've got your clamps. You got this that goes here, and this part goes over your actual throttle body. So I'm just gonna get to slapping this together real quick, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's done, and then we'll be putting this thing in the truck. So let's get to it. All right, so here it is all put together. I actually ended up using the factory clamp on this one because the clamp that they gave me, that one here, it wasn't really fitting right. I don't really know what the deal was, but these little grooves, I think from the factory, they may have just cut this one a little shorter, or the line's a little longer, but the factory seal seals those up. That one doesn't. So I just put the factory one from the old intake on there, and it seems to be doing pretty good. So, and this is the factory intake seal, so it should be fine. And then I got that one that goes to the mass airflow. Got the mass airflow in there, not hooked up yet, and should be just as simple as sliding this in. So let's get to doing that. Alright guys, so got everything installed except this. Good. Plug that in. So now it is 100% installed. Everything looks good. I decided to kind of shine it up a little bit just for, you know, video's sake, and engine hasn't really been cleaned very often. So just figured I'd shine it up just a little bit, make it look a little better. But it's on. I had to use some muscle to get this on. I'm assuming just because the little grippers are probably in more on this one, give it a little bit of a tighter seal, but that's fine. Got the clamp tight, all that's tight. Cannon filter in there, so I'm gonna go ahead and start it up. You're probably not gonna notice anything real crazy. Might sound a little different. I know Mustang. I know with the cold air intakes or the open intakes, you get a little bit of a different sound to it. So I'm gonna start it up, see if I really hear any difference. Probably shouldn't do that, I haven't ran this truck in a minute. But I mean, right off rip, I don't really notice a sound difference. I mean, it definitely looks better in the engine bay, I will say that. The open intakes for me, they look cool, don't get me wrong, like the chrome in there, it's all right, but I don't know, I just think that kind of looks a lot better. It's like almost a factory look, but better flow, all that good stuff. So like I said, not really noticing much off rip. I guess time will tell as I drive it. Yeah, I gotta figure out a way. If anybody knows a way to keep these plastics from fading, because I even use like a plastic restorer and it's drying now, and you can see that it's starting to fade. Maybe I'll have to get new plastics, I don't know, but if anybody has any tips, leave a comment down below on any kind of like, I don't know, plastic restorer type stuff that I could try. But I don't know, I think that was pretty cool. And hopefully it'll be a little bit better than that. Because that, I couldn't even keep sealed up on the throttle body. It would just pop off, and then I'd go check the oil or change the oil or something, then I'd notice it and then pop it back on, and then next time I do it, it'd be back off. So hopefully that one will actually stay on the throttle body. And I don't know, I think that's gonna wrap up this video, guys. I'll do an update if I notice anything. I really kind of highly doubt I will. Who knows? You'll definitely hear that in the next update video I do on everything. But like I said, I think that's gonna be it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If this video was helpful, hit that like button. If you want to see more of the truck, hit that subscribe button. I got the Jeep now, Silver Ultima there. Do a couple videos with those. But go follow me on all my socials, Instagram, Twitter. My channel email is in the description below. If you need to contact me for any reason, hit that up. I have a Facebook page, you can go follow that. If you have any comments, questions, concerns about anything, always leave a comment down below. I'll answer them to the best of my ability. Yeah, like I said, I really hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you next time.